Ladies and gentlemen, this next singles contest is scheduled for football, and it is a challenge match between two fan favorites. Introducing first, Mike Strong. Mike Strong arguably had one of JPW's greatest matches recently against Kid Fox on our last JPW live event. Chris, yet again, against another star-studded competitor. And his opponent, the Kid Prodigy! All right, here we go. Just Pro Wrestling. Two of the most prized students of the Just Pro Wrestling Training Academy who have also made their name known throughout the Midwest and are starting to gain some notoriety. And both men can't exactly determine which hand they want to use for this test of strength. Now, these guys are juking and jiving, but whoa! Strong was going to throw that right hand. And both men trying to engage and test the strength. A nice wrist lock takeover. Both men trying to engage. Managed to engage hand in hand and then bounced off the ropes for some momentum. I don't know if Mike Strong has those kinds of aerial skills to deal with the quickness that the Kid Prodigy possesses. This is a test for Mike Strong, as Mike Strong definitely had his work cut out for him against the smaller Kid Fox not too long ago, as he clearly was able to grab a hold of Kid Prodigy and force him down, and then with this behind the back waist lock, he has controlled Kid Prodigy and his body movement. Kid Prodigy managing to twist the wrist of Mike Strong in a direction it's not supposed to go in order to try to obtain some sort of an advantage. Now kneeling down with all of his body weight, trying to control Mike Strong and his upper body. Watch out. Flipped him backwards, but he landed on his feet, and then he climbs across the huge back of Mike Strong, trying to put him to sleep. Questionable maneuver, as the referee checking closely to make sure that it isn't a choke. But Strong is still in this. He is not going to have his night ended this way against Kid Prodigy, not under these circumstances. Oh, Strong ran into the top turnbuckle pad head first. Now the Kid Prodigy explodes in the corner with a drop kick. He's running back and forth multiple times as he connects again. Last time, but he missed badly. And Mike Strong connects with a big splash. Watch out. Big over-the-shoulder throw. Mike Strong's got impressive power, not just in his upper body, but his lower body as well. And he can explode and jump to his feet and throw Kid Prodigy around this ring with ease, as he just did a moment ago. Prodigy not showing many signs of life after taking that particular fall, as Mike Strong reintroduces his forearm to the jaw and to the chin of the Kid Prodigy. Mike Strong setting up the Kid Prodigy, sending him to the ropes. Ducks the clothesline and the back elbow. Kid Prodigy trying to reverse the situation. Flips upside down for a moment. Flying forearm by the Kid Prodigy. The crowd showing a lot of life as a result of that flying attack. Prodigy in control for the moment, as Mike Strong might have had his equilibrium compromised, as he seems a little dizzier and dazed than he was earlier in this contest. Kid Prodigy raining across the head of Strong, connecting with several fists to the skull. And Mike Strong, who in many people's estimations is the future of Just Pro Wrestling, he's in for a challenge tonight because Kid Prodigy, he has disrespected the boss CEO Torres before. A huge belly-to-belly suplex, sending Kid Prodigy end over end across the ring, nearly bouncing all the way outside of the ring. Kid Prodigy has disrespected CEO Torres and has slapped him across the face previously. Whoa, very close. 2 count only. As this match continues, Kid Prodigy has disrespected Torres to the point where the CEO doesn't feel that Kid Prodigy deserves a championship opportunity, but a victory against Mike Strong might definitely change his tune. But considering the fact that the Caribbean Cartel currently has a stranglehold of all championship gold at the present moment, that might be the single reason why the CEO Torres is not under the opinion that Kid Prodigy can face veterans and actually have a fighting chance. But maybe he does, but clearly at his size and stature he might be at a significant disadvantage against some of the bigger heavyweights that exist in Just Pro Wrestling. And interestingly enough, these two have tagged with one another before as a team against the Cartel, most recently for our Halloween event, on the losing end of a tag team elimination match against the Cartel. And in some ways, it seemed to me as though these two had a bit of a falling out, a difference of opinion, and maybe they're going to settle it right here as a result. Nice float over, trying for the DDT, but he's got the front face lock, Mike going for a guillotine, and then the Northern Light suplex with the bridge. 2 count only. Very close near fall. Kid Prodigy refuses to lose. 2 former tag team partners colliding here, and 2 fan favorites giving it their all in front of a great crowd on hand here tonight for Just Pro Wrestling. Kid Prodigy might be seconds away from suffering the defeat, as he has definitely taken some very high impact moves as his body's been thrown around this ring quite a few times already, and then a crushing lariat. I don't know too many individuals who can survive something as brutal as that. And at this point, the Kid Prodigy might be in a position where he can't defend himself much further, and if that is the case, the referee might have to call for an early conclusion for this bout if Kid Prodigy cannot defend himself wisely under the circumstances. He's still hanging in there, but by a thread. Mike Strong has elevated Kid Prodigy and has straddled him across that top turnbuckle support along the far side. And this could be devastating. Both men have climbed the ropes. Prodigy standing outside, and Mike Strong falling backwards. Fell badly on his back, his upper back and his shoulders. Prodigy stands and prepares. Huge missile dropkick. So now, the situation at hand is finally the Kid Prodigy has fired back on Mike Strong. The problem that exists at this point is how much damage was taken out of him earlier, and whether or not he can form enough of an offensive game plan, a strategy, to continue this momentum that he just has started. Referee administering a count, as both individuals are having a hard time trying to recover under this particular circumstance. And Prodigy is the one that's moving first, but Mike Strong follows suit. Both men virtually getting their feet at the same time. Tucks underneath the clothesline. Oh my, nice chop block to that right quadricep muscle. He just curb stomped him right there in the middle of the ring. but Strong gets to his knees. Wow, step over, slingshot, DDT, using the second rope. Mike Strong rotates his body. He sent that left shoulder swinging across his body over to his right shoulder as he narrowly answers the referee's count to give Mike Strong another chance. And Prodigy suddenly has an entire quadrant of these fans in this arena on his side. Whoa, no! Big European uppercut, and Kid Prodigy held onto the top rope as he crashed over the top to the floor right in front of the first row of fans. That was a nasty drop, one of the nastiest I think I've ever seen in this building yet. And forget about the tag team, forget about being fan favorites. I think Mike Strong might be taking this personally. I don't know how you can possibly see someone deliver an uppercut with that sort of velocity, with that sort of impact, and not want to cause massive destruction as a result. Prodigy recovers and drop kicks Strong to the floor. What's Prodigy gonna do now? Watch out! Flying attack! He splashed him between the middle and top rope on the floor. This is insanity. Kid Prodigy putting his life on the line, and he's not done. Oh, big leg drop off the apron onto Strong on the outside. This is just a sample of the intense action. And this is only the beginning. Again, for the second straight mat time, Strong getting a "this is awesome" chant. Kid Prodigy so close. Not close enough. And Prodigy holding his head. He can't believe it. Very sad about the circumstances, the consequences. He could have had this one, but apparently wasn't able to recover quickly enough to get in the ring and to force Mike Strong to suffer the defeat. Repeated strikes by the Kid Prodigy as he's on the run, but Strong recovers, and a big sidewalk slam. Well, that planted Kid Prodigy badly onto his back, and his lower back has been significantly damaged at this stage. Both men struggling at this point. If you can call Kid Prodigy a man, but considering the fight that he's put on, I would say that he's grown up before our eyes. Crowd was firmly behind Kid Prodigy, but now they might be clearly cheering on both men. Strong standing, and he's barely able to stand on 2 feet without losing his equilibrium. Watch out. Prodigy scooped and slammed. Mike Strong now says that he wants to take flight. Prodigy recovers. Oh my! He leaped off the ropes and punched him on his face! And Mike Strong again! Nope, 2 count only. 2 count only. Just a 2 count. It was not the conclusion of this match, Buddha. The match is still in progress. A classic that is taking place right here before our eyes. And everyone in this arena was under the impression that Mike Strong was out. But Mike Strong powered his way upwards again. An incredible crowd response for this challenge match between former partners. Prodigy slowly trying to escalate up those ropes. Strong meets them. Watch out. Oh my! Belly to belly suplexes Kid Prodigy's body, bounces twice off the mat and crashes into the rope. Don't tell these individuals that they are just an opening attraction. They're trying to steal the show entirely right this second. Strong again. Prodigy won't give this up. Back and forth on a roller coaster ride. And these fans don't have any idea what's happening at this point. What will happen next? These two have given it their all in this incredible battle between two individuals with so much heart and so much determination. They are willing to put it all at stake for one purpose, and that's to have their hand raised. But at what cost? One of these two might not be the same after this match is over. Strong again, on first to his feet as he proceeds to stomp across the back and the rib cage of Kid Prodigy. Prodigy crawling away from his opponent, but gets a running start and connects with a knee smash. Bulldog smash! Covers him again! Mike Strong again rotates to prevent the fall from transpiring. Kid Prodigy might be thinking about taking flight over and over again until Mike Strong cannot recover. Tries to pin him another time, but Mike Strong is way too close to the ropes. And Strong's body is just in the wrong place at the wrong time for Kid Prodigy to try to acclaim victory.
Let's go, Prodigy!
Slowly and painfully brings Mike Strong to his feet as he tried for the tornado DDT off the ropes, but it got negated. Big boot to the ribs, and now a gut wrench pickup. Wow, he avoided the face plant with a wrist. Oh my, he speared him out of the wrist lock takeover, and he just nailed Prodigy badly. Oh my, it's over. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Mike Strong! Here is the conclusion of the match. Once again, you can see the Kid Prodigy was going for the tornado DDT off of the ropes. Unfortunately, it was negated by Mike Strong, who picked him up for the gut wrench. He was trying to give him the face plant. Kid Prodigy with the wrist lock takeover, and all of a sudden, boom! The huge spear, which laid out the Kid Prodigy, and Kid Prodigy did not have an answer for that, as he had both legs hooked for the win. What an impressive battle between these two young up-and-coming stars, as Mike Strong helps and aids Kid Prodigy back to his feet. An amazing display by these two individuals who clearly gave it everything that they had for the purposes of entertaining these fans tonight. An impressive